the great Aaron Donald, who is with Jess.
Aaron, your jersey is being retired today. College Game Day is here on a Saturday for the first time in 20 years. What is going through your mind right now?
Oh, it made it that much more special, right? It's surreal, man. Be back here at the stadium. This is my first Pitt game back since I left Pitt, so to be back here, game day being here, my jersey being retired, get to share this with my family, my friends, my loved ones. It's pretty special.
What do you remember about playing Notre Dame?
Beating them. Beating them my senior year and being joyful about that, right? It was a primetime game, late night. I remember a lot of double and triple teams that day, but finding a way to make enough plays for us to win and walking away with the victory. So.
Well, now before I let you go, I have to talk to you about something. Roll the tape, guys. There's a video of you chest pressing 150 pounds like they're pool floats, and this is you in retirement. Is the game going to be as easy as that today?
I think it'll be a hard-fought game. I don't think nothing's easy. It's not going to be easy at all, but I for sure got my Pitt Panthers pulling it off, man. So.
Congratulations on everything. The guys are waiting for you to make your picks.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
The excitement is for one reason, because they get big-time football coming up in just a few minutes. Our celebrity guest picker, Nate Bargatze, continuing to lead the way with a 7-2 record. And how great is it that we've got Aaron Donald here with us, a Pittsburgh legend, going to have his jersey retired today. Is our guest picker. He's getting a warm welcome, as he should, from all of these Pittsburgh fans right behind our set as we get ready for kickoff. Time to make some Saturday selections brought to you by Coors Light. These are all straight up. We're not bothering to go against the number today. And we start with a team that is beloved here in the Steel City, the West Virginia Mountaineers, going on the road against Arizona State. Who you got, Desmond?
I tell you what, I cannot sit here in this stadium and pick the Mountaineers, despite the fact that my man McAfee is sitting right there. I got to go Arizona State.
Look, I'm from West Virginia, but I think Jeff Sims has done a really good job taking over for Sam Levitt, and I think the Mountaineers will have a tough time containing them, so I'm going to Arizona State.
Yeah, it sounds like you guys haven't been watching ball or no. West Virginia's got their hard edge back, Aaron, and you know that. You know that. West Virginia gets a huge win against Arizona State and wins 3 straight.
There's no way in the world I can ever say anything good about West V. I can't fist my mouth to say West V win anything, so I'm going Arizona State.
Okay.
Well, it helps they're big favorites, too. You know, Coach, you're so right. Levitt went down. A lot of people thought their season was over. Jeff Sims, what a great story he's been in his career. He ran for 228 last time against Iowa State. I'm going with Sims and the Sun Devils.
Hey, West Virginia's a tough football team. They're a tough football team, Aaron.
I don't want to hear that.
They're a tough football team, Aaron.
Let me tackle you.
Just checking.
Game's coming up at noon on ESPN2. Really important in the American in the race. Try to get in the playoff. South Florida ranked against Navy.
Yeah, I'm going with South Florida. Their quarterback, Byron Brown, he's a lot for any defense to contend with. I think it's going to be a close game, but I'm going with USF.
Well, you know, I just absolutely love the Naval Academy, but South Florida has a lot to play for. I think it's going to be a close game. Navy's my super dog, but I'm picking USF.
Okay, Veterans Day was Tuesday, so hope you guys feel great. Give me Navy for America, of course. I would take Navy to get a big-time win.
I'm going to go Navy. I think they 5-0 at home. I think they playing in a home stadium. It's going to be a crazy atmosphere. I got to go Navy.
And God bless the troops.
And God bless you for that show you put on Tuesday, one of your best shows you've ever had.
Thank you.
I think Navy with Blake Horvath coming back is going to keep them close. Typical Navy, got to possess the ball. But Byron Brown and all these weapons and the speed that the Bulls have, I'm going USF.
All right, that comes up at noon Eastern on ESPN2. Huge game in the ACC. Virginia and Duke, both are in the race. Duke controls his path. They win their games, they play in the conference championship game.
Yeah, that's key. Duke controls his path. They have a lot to play for. Manny Diaz is doing a really good job. I'm going with the Blue Devils.
Darian Minshew is the leading passer in the league, and I think this guy will be the difference in the game, so I'm going with Duke.
This is a scary pick. I don't love it. Manny Diaz, his name has been up for some jobs now all of a sudden. Obviously, last Duke head coach Mike Elko, he goes to Texas A&M. He's doing what he's doing. Manny Diaz might have a similar situation, a lot on the line for them. I like Duke, but Virginia's a great football team.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go Virginia on this one. I think they play some good football, got some good pieces. I know the quarterback going to play today?
He is. Supposed to play.
I think they got a stud at quarterback, so I'm going Virginia.
You know, ball, obviously, you know the ACC. I'm with you. I think Virginia coming off a loss to Wake Forest. This is a massive game, by the way, in the ACC. We got a big one here for Pitt. But if Virginia wins this game, really good shot because they have Virginia Tech. I think Virginia, if they win today, they secure their spot to get to Charlotte. They've been resilient. I'm going with the Cavs.
I don't know if it's secured, but they take a good step towards it. Right.
I think they will.
They'll
beat the Hokies. They'll get there.
Okay, all right. So that's Virginia and Duke coming up. Chandler Morris, at last check, was expected to play. Better keep an eye on USC. They can sneak in this playoff picture, but they have to beat Iowa today. What happens?
And I think they will. I think Iowa's going to play a tough game. They're great on defense. They're wonderful on special teams. I don't think they have enough offense to contend with the Trojans, so I'm going fight on USC.
Yeah, I'm with USC too. I think when you can score as many points as they're capable of scoring against a team like Iowa who plays it close to the vest, I don't think they'll score enough to beat them.
I don't think Iowa loses back-to-back weeks. Give me the Iowa Hawkeyes getting a huge win over USC, not just for time, but also for football. They're going to play a ground-and-pound style. Can it slow down this USC offense? We shall see. I like the Hawkeyes.
Well, I just went to a USC game last week, and that offense looked explosive. My D-line coach, Coach Henny's the D-line over there, so I know they locked in and ready to go against a good Iowa offensive line. So I'm going to go USC.
That.
Dog work.
Coach, you brought up earlier, this is one of the most balanced and explosive offenses in the country. They average over 300 a game through the air, 200 a game on the ground. I love the Hawkeyes. Obviously, last week came up a little bit short, but I think USC at home is a team to beat. I like the Trojans.
Okay, that game's 3:30 Eastern time. This is a really important game in the Big 12. Cincinnati is still alive. Really tricky game with Arizona coming in at noon. Home game for the Bearcats. Bearcats have BYU next week. What do you think about this one?
I had to flip a coin. I think this one's going to be close. I'm going with the Bearcats, but in a close one.
Yeah, I'm with Cincinnati. I just think Brendan Sorsby has been an outstanding quarterback all year. I think they're very productive on offense. I'm going to go with the Bearcats.
What is this? What are they doing right now?
Alma mater.
Am I allowed to talk over there?
You can talk. We're allowed to talk.
Ask that man to your left if he's okay with it.
Exactly. There's been a lot of that since he got up here. Are you okay with me taking Cincinnati? I'll take Cincinnati, too. I like Cincinnati. No disrespect, sir.
I like Cincinnati, too. I think you talked about the quarterback. I think in the college game, you got to have a big piece like a quarterback to win games, and I think they got that, so I'm going Cincinnati.
Well, I'm going to not only save the board. I usually pick Cincinnati, but I'm going Arizona. This is a very underappreciated team. They very easily could be sitting there at 8-1. I think they go on the road. Good speed on this team. I think they win.
Fafita.
All right, and another game in the Big 12 that will have an impact on how that conference championship game looks, particularly if you end up being right, Kirk, with Arizona knocking off Cincinnati. TCU, they can spin the ball around. Late night game in Provo. BYU trying to bounce back after really getting manhandled by Texas Tech last week.
With this game being in Provo, it's going to be cold at nighttime. I think that benefits BYU. They will bounce back from that embarrassing performance a week ago in Lubbock. I'm going with the Cougars.
Hopefully they bounce back and get back in the championship game.
You're talking about last year, 9-0, lose 2 out of the last 3 games for BYU. Don't think that starts with the Texas Tech loss last week. I think we all have respect for Texas Tech after seeing what that was, so I think they're a great football team. I also like the Mormons. Give me the Cougars of BYU getting a huge bounce-back win.
Bounce-back week it is. I think BYU been playing some good football. Obviously, bad game last week, but this is a game they're going to show what they're all about today. So
quarterback's name is Bear. 265
Looks
pounds.
like this guy.
He about to go to work.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
I'm on an island again, kids.
What? Bear.
Yeah?
We just talked about Bear.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going with Josh Hoover. This quarterback from TCU can spin it. Got great receivers. BYU did lose after starting 9-0 last year. They lost 2 of their last 3. I know it's on the road. I like the speed at TCU.
And starting to pump up a little volume inside the stadium here. A couple of huge SEC games. Oklahoma and Alabama this afternoon. Who do you like?
I tell you what, you look at this Oklahoma defense, and their front four is going to be the best Alabama has seen all season. But without R. Mason Thomas in that game, I think they may struggle a little bit up front. I like Alabama's quarterback, Ty Simpson. He's playing at an extremely high level, 21 touchdown passes, only 1 interception. I'm going with the Tide in a close one, Coach.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a close game, and I think the big question for Alabama is, can they sustain intensity, because they've been through the grinder from a schedule standpoint. But I got to go with Alabama in this game. I think Ty Simpson will win it for them.
You're picking Alabama?
Yeah. That's surprising. I got to live there.
Yeah, I know. I understand. And you know how much I love that place. Hey, roll tide, roll tide. I love the boys. I love what Ty Simpson does. I think Venables' defense is ready for it. I think Mateer's playing his best ball. Give me Oklahoma to go in on Saban Field and get a win over Alabama. But I love the roll tide community. I would like that to be known, please.
I'm going Alabama. I think they're a complete team on both sides of the balls. I think they're going to get it done today.
You're leaving me on an island, Aaron.
Normally, Alabama has a balanced attack. They win a line of scrimmage. This offensive line from Bama has been a concern. I think even with R. Mason Thomas down, Brent Venables has had 2 weeks to get ready for this offense. I think he's going to do a very good job of affecting Ty Simpson. And I believe Oklahoma travels into Tuscaloosa and gets it done. I'm going Sooners.
That will shake up the SEC race, trying to get into the championship game for sure. And so, too, might the game you're calling tonight. Kirk won't have a pick here. Texas and Georgia in primetime.
You know, we talk about momentum, and Arch Manning has been playing his best collegiate football the past few weeks, but then they had a bye. I'm not sure how that's going to affect them. I know they want to get healthier, but he was on the road playing the best football we've seen, going in between the hedges. And the thing is, Georgia's defense hasn't been great, but this is the type of game that they may rise to the occasion and shock all of us defensively. I think Georgia wins a close one against the Longhorns.
Well, I think Texas is playing the best they've played all year, but I also think that Georgia played their most complete game of the year last week. So I'm going to go with Georgia.
Texas and Arch Manning looking exactly like we thought they were going to look at the beginning of the season the last few weeks. Wingo's gone for over 100 yards. Obviously, that's a good thing for Texas. On that note, we love dogs around here. And that Georgia Bulldogs team is filled with them. Give me the dogs to get a huge win.
Yeah, my brother from another mother, Matthew Stafford, Todd Gurley, is Bulldogs. I'm going Georgia.
Hell yeah. Love that.
Oh, look at that. Clean sweep across the board. Everybody picking Georgia. Poor old Texas.
Are you picking Texas?
I cannot pick Texas.
Okay.
I can't. They're ready to go. Who wins the game, Notre Dame or Pitt?
I tell you what, my favorite player growing up played here, number 33, Tony Dorsett. We got the great Aaron Darnold here. I got to go with my guys, man.
There he comes.
I got to go with.
Look at that.
I got to go with Pitt.
Wow.
Who you got, Nick?
I love Notre Dame. And I'm not like all these other people that want to see them lose so somebody else gets in the playoffs. I want to see them win. I think they actually dominate the line of scrimmage in this game. I'm taking Notre Dame.
But we know that Pat Narduzzi has a reputation. I can't imagine. We just saw his speech. He will be overly aggressive in this game, especially early. Notre Dame, C.J. Carr will have to weather the storm early, get the game to kind of settle down. I think the difference in the game is the balance of Notre Dame's offense and the ability to come after this young quarterback in creative ways to get him to turn the ball over. Notre Dame.
Wow.
Very courageous man.
We all know where I'm going. I'm going my Pitt Panthers. I think our true freshman quarterback's playing lights out. I think our defense is going to make enough plays. They're going to stop the run. They're going to get after the quarterback. I'm going Pitt in a big upset, in a big day. Prime time game day's here. We got to show what we're about.
It is a huge day. Tony Dorsett was here. Your number's getting retired at halftime. The city of Pittsburgh was showcased in a beautiful way all morning. We had Dallas Alice Pizza, Rudy's Subs, Serafino's Italian. A couple icy lights were mixed in, and we certainly got a chance to go through the history books of Pittsburgh's greatness. And this Notre Dame team, I mean, they have no idea what they're walking into. There's a bunch of Yinzers excited. There's potentially some people shirtless in this stadium about to go absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. They're about to go bananas. Because the Pitt Panthers are all the way back as an ACC championship contender. They got Aaron Donald, Charles. How could you not pick the Pitt Panthers? Because I'm from West Virginia, baby. Let's go Mountaineers. Yeah, right, Aaron Donald. Notre Dame beats Pitt today. And that is just win today in a huge way. Sorry about it, Aaron. Jeez Louise.
And you thought Aaron Donald was done? He just made another tackle. Tackle for loss right there. Thanks to the great Aaron Donald. next week. Enjoy the day, everybody.
There's a difference in creature here.
You want this, you got that. No way, what you want